Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of our Mark Isaac Butter Presents. Today we're visiting with Rob Ralston, whom we have had on more than anybody else by quite a bit, and almost every week. So, Rob, before I forget it, give us a title for today. I don't remember if I got a clear title for the last.
Yeah, the title is going to be um, uh, individual. It's IEPs or individual education programs that you
Okay.
have to do with the school,
All
and
right.
and so they also call them 503 plans.
All right.
So that would be a title. Uh,
Good.
so what I did is I just came from a workshop here in Louisville, Kentucky, where we had
Okay.
the university hosted the big the four big autism groups in town that also do autism and also do because autism is in the news right now. But anybody
Oh,
that had well, it's the thing that it's not really in the news. It's on a big uptick because now one in 35 boys are coming down with it, and
hmm.
there's less girls that have it. So so what I want to tell the moms and dads is as your kids, um, it's that you want there's two things I want to talk about is the waiver program and IEPs. Let's change that to waiver program and IEPs because that would be a
Okay.
good title.
All
So
right.
the waiver program is when you have a child when you see your child is not developing, you have a child and they're not talking, they're not speaking, you go to your pediatrician. If they say, "Oh, he'll catch up," get rid of that pediatrician. You got to have one that's going to listen to what you're saying
Yeah.
because there's a government program called in Kentucky, it used to be called First Steps. Now they changed it to Keys. But there's a government program for 0 to 3 that's going to help you. And if your child has Down syndrome, born with Down syndrome, you can clearly see that they'll come to the hospital before the baby comes home. So
Okay.
you want to get on these government programs. Now, if you make too much money, you make more money, you don't qualify for Medicaid, not Medicare, Medicaid,
Right.
then they've got you're on a waiting list, so they'll waive the requirement for you to be low income. And in Kentucky, there's 14 different waiver programs. And so what you have to do is first, you know, start treating don't wait for a diagnosis, just start treating the autism, get informed, and then you sign up for the waiver programs, and then when the government, if you move, then you have to give the state your new address because they'll reach out and they'll see, oh, this address doesn't pop up, move on to
Right.
somebody else.
Right. Right.
Anytime you get a letter from the state, you open it immediately and you keep on calling them and asking them, well, where am I on the list? And
Right.
sign up for all sorts of different
Things.
services.
Yeah.
What you want to do is that if there's a school that you want or a program that got a long waiting list, then ask to be on the cancellation waiting list. Like if you're
Mhm.
waiting for an evaluation,
Okay. Got it. No,
the
got it.
shift
Yeah.
subjects a little bit differently in evaluation. Some
Okay.
you get signed up for two or three different places to do an evaluation and get on their cancellation list and make sure they've got the current phone number. Make sure their computers haven't crashed. Be nice to the ladies and the guys in the office. The front
Yes.
line, they're the
Frontline
gatekeepers.
people. Yeah.
And so be nice to them
Right.
and then when you get into so you get into the school stuff and you get into the when you go to it, you get into public school and they have individual education meet programs, which is your child is somewhere has a neurodiversity. They're blind, they're deaf, they're somewhere on the autism spectrum
Right.
disorder,
Right.
and you need to push the school to do the public school to do what you need to do. When you go to these IEP meetings, then you don't sign any papers before you leave because that locks you in. You say, look,
Okay.
I'm signing just this part right here, and I'm highlighting. I attended the meeting and I heard, but I'm not automatically agreeing. I'm just signing that I attended.
Right,
So you
right.
don't want to, and you can take anybody, you can take an advocate, and you take another mom, take take an IEP specialist, take somebody that can sit there and listen because you're emotional about it and you're not going to
Right,
remember everything. So take an
right,
advocate
right,
with
right.
you and do all this stuff to advocate for your child and also keep all the records, all the new. When the kids come home, they have these little slips of paper. Keep a binder of everything, all the doctors, all the medications, everything, all the milestones. Start writing out a list of everything that you've seen coming up, and then you have that
Yeah,
all in one binder.
right,
And then
right.
you can
Okay,
take that to the school and you can also take it to the evaluation. You can take it to a new therapist. They love all that paperwork.
okay. All right,
And so you
good.
do all these things,
Understood.
mom and dad, to
Yeah,
advocate for your child when it comes to getting into to schools, the public school, and advocate what they're doing, or the private school. You just
right,
take a step back, visit your therapist about emotional things from the past, get work to help with your mom and dad. You got to get along, you got to be on the same page, and then
right.
come back to me, your life coach for special needs parents and siblings, and then you're gonna talk to me and I'm gonna listen, and I'm not gonna be like your girlfriends and guy friends that don't know what to say, or they keep trying to help. Try this, you tried that. No, what you need, mom and dad,
And
is
just make
somebody.
stuff up, yeah, just to
They're
hopefully make
trying to
you
help
feel
and
better.
they're
Yeah,
overwhelmed and they're trying to help so they'll feel better. What you need
yeah,
is somebody, find a coach, find a therapist who just listens because the answers are inside of your head, mom and dad. And the longer you talk, then you're going to start
you
connecting
get your own.
things. You're
Yeah,
going to start connecting pieces. And then we're going to have some homework and then I'm going to hold you accountable. Why didn't you do your homework? And we're going to peel away these issues as they come up to get you to the point where
good.
you're ready for these IEP meetings, you're ready for schools,
Okay,
you're ready for the diagnosis, you're ready for different therapists. Therapists come and go. You're going to really like them. They're going
yeah,
to move on. The
yep,
school they went
yep,
to is going to close down or something, and the
yeah,
apps you had are going to get outdated.
yeah.
The last thing, Mark, is it's a marathon, not a sprint race. You got it,
Okay,
mom and dad, you're going to move away from the panic that I've got to find something to fix this. It's a long journey, mom and dad.
yeah. All right, now let me get my pen and paper here. I want to make sure, and I think I'm going to start putting your phone number in the title of some of.
Yeah, yeah,
The other thing I wanted you to know, well, two things. One of them is I do put most videos up more than once
yeah.
on my channel.
Good,
On
good.
your channel, I put them up one time.
Right. And then they're there. Right.
Yeah, but I mean, on my channel, because I do think I get pretty good viewership, I
Yeah,
take each one and I put it up two or three times with
great.
slightly different titles,
That's right.
hoping to
That'll
attract.
be great.
So give me very slowly your phone number.
The phone number is 502
Okay,
541
okay,
5038.
good. All right, good. And then if you can repeat it, of course, for the
It's
audience.
it's a 502
All right.
541 and 5038.
All right. And then I also want to get on the recording that I am doing this for like $43 per video, as long as I
Right.
do everything from making it to putting it on my site and putting
Yeah.
it on your site. I've done one so far in this group
Yeah.
since the
Yeah.
last time you paid me already, and this will be number two. So,
Well, that's fine. Keep a good track when you get
oh,
time.
I do. I know I have a
Well, just
spreadsheet
keep
called
track of
Ralston.
this. because I'm worried that you get tired and you're met and everything. So keep a good list of how much I owe you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
No, we made it more simple. We made
that's
it that
right.
it's just $43 for each set,
Yeah.
each thing. That's easier than doing the per hour.
No, and so it's been a while since I paid you, and we've done two or three shows. So you sure I don't?
I no, I think it's I really in my head I think it's one show so far.
That's
And this
fine.
is number two.
Right.
I'll bill you eventually, but I want to get three or four in the can before I because
Okay.
you did pay me a while
I
back.
paid you. I
Yeah, and I used
remember.
that money to buy groceries. So
Well, good. Well, do you want, so just, I can, yeah, let's do three and that'll be
yeah,
$150
next
or
next
less.
week or the week after will be number three, and then that'll be another bill.
Good.
But
We'll do
folks,
that.
I just want to say personally here, Rob Ralston is an amazing human being. If you have an autistic child or an autistic brother or sister, for God's sakes, please call him because he knows his business inside and out.
Yeah.
He's friendly. I know not everybody in the world is a Christian, but he is a good, solid Christian gentleman, which means you can trust him and he's honest and he's just think about seriously calling him and it'll be another person in your corner who's cares, who's powerful, who's knowledgeable. So please do consider that. And Rob, I thank you for today, and I'll put this up as soon as I can. And thank you for appreciating my own neurodiversity that you
Hmm.
give me time to get them done. So,
Right.
all
Right.
right. God
Okay,
bless
Mark,
you,
we'll
brother.
see you next week or so. We'll see what
Yes, sir.
happens.
Whenever
Thanks.
it's good for you. All right.
That's
Take care.
good.
God bless you.
Later, later, later.
Yeah. Later. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.